This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Drop the gun, Krogan.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
I just killed 50 bodyguards to get in here. What do you think I'll do to you?
Screw Fist. He doesn't pay us enough for this.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
The back alley.
Oh my god!
Oh man, wasn't that hilarious? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Mass Effect. In the last episode, we just defeated Fisk, or at least Rex took care of him for us, and we were able to save the quarries, and then we got the information to disbar Saren. So hopefully the council will take voice evidence as the only proof they'll ever need. I mean, outside of the obvious stuff, witness and all that. But yeah, the keeper finally reappeared. I guess it was just a issue of the game, like loading issues or something like that. So yeah, for some reason, the keeper was not respawning for me for some weird reason. But anyway, we need to go back to the Citadel. Oh yeah, and at the beginning of the episode, you should I would have shown the reactions Ashley and Kaiden get for Rex killing them. Ashley's is pretty on the straightforward what she would actually do. She's pretty serious when it comes to it, but Kaiden's like, oh God, and I don't know.
Could you spare a moment of your time?
That just made me laugh for some reason. Oh, and I showed how you could actually get the workers to talk to you, but apparently, well, I didn't actually show it in the little bit of the video. I had my Intimidate up to block 4, but you could probably get it up at block 3 or something like that. But I guess you have to have, or maybe I just walked in at the wrong time, but I think it only works if you have a high Intimidate or something like that, because I swear every time I walked in there off screen to get that scene, they kept just automatically attacking me. But as soon as I had my Intimidate up to block 4, they would actually talk to me during the combat. So I don't know, maybe it's just mentality of things or what, but they finally talked to me, and obviously I showed what the Intimidate option was, so there you go. I could have showed the other options, but I just want to show that you could. I wasn't crazy that you could talk to the dock workers. So anyway, this guy's apparently calling her name. Hello, Samish Bhatia?
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
Well, I was close in pronouncing his name, sort of, as close as a football field, but still, I'm happy to help. I'm listening. What is it?
A lot of people want my help these days. What makes you special?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
So she was killed by the Geth on that event that we found the beacon, huh? Yeah, unfortunately, you don't get to see really all the action that happens on Eden Prime, but it has to be focused on you, otherwise the game would be way too big and the movie would be over. So, you know, but yeah, there was obviously Marines were fighting whoever, or the Geth at the time. So did they say, why, let me help? Well, that's garbage.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
I mean, after you fight and die to save a colony, even though it didn't, I mean, it kind of got saved, sort of, but that is kind of disrespectful. It's just like, dude, just give them the body back. I mean, what's the big deal? We got to find out about this. We'll put this right. I'll find out. Oh, this is pointless.
I'm concerned with the living, not the dead. I don't have time for this.
I understand. You have many important things to do. If you do have time, however, Mr. Bosker is the man in charge of my case. He's in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral and the respect she deserves.
I mean, I guess she was a soldier, so she deserves some respect, I guess. But we can't finish that until I have someone in high Intimidate. I'll have to look it up again. It requires quite a bit, actually. I think it's either 4 or 5. I think it's like either 4 or 5 blocks we need to get the result we want. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 4 different results you can get from that quest. But I'll talk to whoever we need to after we accuse Saren of what. Well, I mean, accuse means he may or not have done it. He actually did do it. So Let me just do the financial district. I want to just go through the elevator so we can get the conversation. Because if you just teleport straight to the Citadel, you'll skip the elevator scenes, which gives you obviously comments from the who's ever in your party from talking. I forgot how many different conversations you can have. I tried looking it up. I think it was like 10 or more different conversations you can. Oh yeah, I forgot that Garrison Rex. I haven't talked to them while they're here, so let's see what they have to say.
The Keepers never paid much attention to that relay monument. I always found that a little strange.
It is a little strange, Garrus, but I think you're just talking crazy, though.
The ambassadors have this beautiful park to relax in, but most of them are too busy to ever use it.
I guess that's true.
My first CSEC posting was here on the Presidium. Mostly for show, not much crime up here.
Didn't you say that last time in another? Probably not.
It never gets dark here. They keep the artificial sunlight on at all times.
Oh yeah, I guess that would be artificial sun, wouldn't it? I mean, it just looks like it's under a sky, but that's all fake. Like this whole place.
The ambassadors have this...
Okay, you're repeating yourself.
I was never a fan of this statue. The Krogan monument just seems more impressive to me.
Oh, that's right. We need to go to the Krogan monument and see what he has to say about that.
I could use a snack. Think there's any fish out in that lake?
They make a reference to that in the second game again after one day.
Tranquil, calm, relaxing. Wake me when this is over.
I knew there's something I liked about your Rex.
I get the feeling they're not used to seeing Krogan walking around up here.
Actually, I don't think there are, at least in this game anyway, I don't think there are any Krogan on the Presidium except for that statue.
I could use a snack.
Okay, you already said that, so. Yeah, I gotta remember after we do the thing with the council, I've got to take Garrus and Rex to the statue to see what they say about it. As far as the Keepers are concerned, I've scanned all of them except for there's one near our ship. I believe that'll be all of them, unless the game didn't spawn anymore by accident. But I think I've hit all of them. So, and then we can talk to Chorbin and ask him about his little thing with his friend. So, but anyway, up we go. Yeah, too bad the ladder, or too bad the elevator ride takes forever in the grand scheme of things, but it is loading the Citadel, so we just have to accept it. Anything to say, Garrus or Rex?
There's no way the Council can ignore us this time. Saren's days as a Spectre are done.
Don't congratulate yourself too much. All this time you were hunting for evidence. Saren was moving forward with his plan.
And there are certain conversations that you can't get at certain points in the game. Like, obviously, if we go through the elevator to tell off Saren, we'll never get this repeated again if we ever come back later and do the ladder, because this has to be done at this moment. So a lot of people just straight up teleport to the Citadel and the Council, and they'll miss a lot of these random dialogues and stuff like that. There's so much stuff in this game that you can miss if you. When you go into auto mode where you're oh, I've already done this quest. All right, straight to the next objective instead of walking there. Which I understand people missing it because they want to get to the next part, because it is a kind of oh, we've got the evidence on Sarah. Let's get Saren. Let's get there as quickly as possible. But no, I'm not going to show every single variation on that conversation, for example, with Kaiden and Ashley or Tali or any of the other characters. I probably should, but like I said, this series would take way too long if I did that with every single character and every single variation. I'll try to get what I can, but like I said, so anyway, let's talk to Anderson and tell Saren off.
Come on. Udine is presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Matriarch Benezia, huh? Deanna Troy herself. Isn't it weird in this world how much red tape and all this other stuff you had to do to get the Council to do stuff, but then as soon as you show some voice evidence, which could easily be manipulated, by the way, they immediately react to his Spectre status. No a month of trials or investigation or whatever. It's just straight, we're done. And it's like, no, well, I guess they work as fast as when they actually need to. So, another traitor, Matriarch Venezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Venezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
They vanished just like a fart in the wind. The Geth revere them, Saren's bringing them back. That's why they follow Saren.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Not yet. I mean, could be a bunch of things, I guess. Doesn't matter. It's trouble, all right. Rootin' tootin' trouble.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
Not necessarily. People like, excavation, all this other stuff isn't exactly as a perfected science, so they could have easily hit their location or they destroyed everything, or, so forth and so on. But you're already doubting us, even though we proved Saren's a traitor. Why can't you believe us about this Reaper stuff? Why do I feel like this is going to be a trend? The Reapers are real, you doubted me before. Don't be a fool!
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
I can sort of understand what the Council's thinking is like, they say there's an ancient race of machines that probably wiped out the Protheans. Would you ever believe, if someone told you like randomly out of the blue that someone was going to destroy all life in the galaxy or whatever these machine Reaper things were, and you just said that out of nowhere, wouldn't you think I was mad? Yeah, I thought so. I've seen them. Don't you understand? You're wrong!
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Wars have been fought for less. Wait. So, well, they don't care about us. Of course they don't. So you'll do nothing, send me. Yeah, exactly. Same old story. Blah-de-blah-de-blah.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It's kind of funny. This game is M-rated, has all the themes and everything like that. Yet the game cuts the line when he's about to say bullshit. It's like, sometimes M-rated stuff or R-rated stuff or whatever you're watching has like a weird sense of like what they want to show and not show, even though the rating says they can do that. So, I mean, I'm not against it. Sometimes it's funnier when you cut out like cursing and stuff like that because it's more what you think they were going to say more than the actual word. But it's the best solution. I'm ready. Quit holding us back, scum.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed him. I've earned this.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Yeah, it is a great accomplishment for me. Me only. No one else helped. Not even these two aliens behind me. All humanity. Thank you. What happens now? About damn time.
I've been ready for this since Eden Prime.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Hoo-hoo. Any means necessary, huh? Oh, this will be fun. Can you tell me where he is?
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
Yeah, no, they didn't. Of course not. I don't blame him. It's no big deal. Figures.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Yeah, well, officially we did it, folks. We are now officially Spectres. So now we get Spectre training, which is a unique stat only to Shepard. And our Charm and Intimidate let's unlock. And also we get a free boost as well, as I'll show you here in a second. Let's look at our squad. Yeah, see, now we get Spectre training. Yeah, we get a free tick of Intimidate and Charm. This is how you can get Charm and Intimidate over the course of the game by always choosing Renegade options, and certain story elements will eventually give it to you for free, so that's nice. Let's look at Spectre training. Elite agents of the Council. The Spectres have access to the special training unavailable elsewhere in the galaxy. Increases health, accuracy, and effectiveness of all attacks and powers. Grants the Unity ability. The Unity ability is a really cool ability. This is why you want to get it as soon as you can, especially maybe not so much on the normal or easy difficulties unless you're really, really bad at like shooting games. But on harder modes, you definitely want to work into getting this as soon as you can because it allows you to restore dead crewmates and restore your health and shield. So it's a nice little kind of a pick-me-up if you're in like a major jam. And on the hard difficulties, your allies might die quite regularly. So definitely something to consider as well. So I think Rex has top priority if Rex is in your group, or Ashley. I think Ashley's top priority, and then Rex when it comes to like them saying something about the politician. After that, I think After that, I think it's Kaiden, and after that, like who has priority and who talks first or whatever. So anyway, since we're in the council area, let's see what Rex and Garrus have to say.
I've always wondered if the Turians released the genophage on their own, or if the Council secretly encouraged them.
Maybe they do. What's the genophage? We'll find that out eventually, for sure.
Not a lot of security here. Not that you can see anyway. 10 to 1, there's a sniper tracking our every step.
Now you're just being paranoid, Rex, and then we see a little red dot appear on my forehead.
Not a lot of security here.
Through all my time at C-Sec, I never got the chance to witness a meeting of the Council in person.
Huh. Well, I mean, some people never see their top of the... I mean, if you work for a business, sometimes you'll never see the CEO executives, so that's not too surprising.
Not too many people have free access to the tower. Even less get permission to meet the Council.
Yeah, top of the top, as they say.
Not too many people have free access to the tower.
Okay, you're repeating yourself.
Even less.
Man, look at this place here. Look at that cool little garden there. Too bad we can't get inside there. Anyway, yeah, the Spectres are gone, or Spectres. The council is gone, and now we are officially a Spectre, so now we can go and do whatever we want. So let's go and do what they say. Now, that as soon as we become a Spectre, I think quite a few things unlock. I want to get us set up with what they were talking about, the ship and everything with that, and then we'll go kind of a... I don't know if we'll go explore, maybe finish everything on the Citadel before we do that. I'll see how I'm feeling. Oh, right, I don't want to warp. Well, I would, but let's go back to the elevator and...
But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the Council knowing it?
Maybe the Council does know. Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty work.
That's dangerous talk. I'd be careful who you mention that to.
I know. But if it's true, shouldn't we be doing something about it?
No. And I'll thank you to keep me out of it if you do.
You're not main characters anyway, so leave it to myself. Oh, looks like we got another mission. Yeah, this is another reason why you just don't want to... I did scan you, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Sometimes I forget who I do or don't scan after. But yeah, if you don't teleport immediately, you might miss out on a quest. Now let's talk to this guy.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Didn't you just sigh really loudly, as in, hey, listen to me, I need some help? What's wrong?
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
Well, not yet. I'm going to. More like it. Yes, I love this line. I'm Commander Shepard, damn it.
I'm not just some soldier. I'm a Spectre.
A Spectre? I heard they were thinking about letting humans into the ranks. About time. Well, that means you can go anywhere you want, right? Even out into the Traverse? My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Most likely. I mean, who knows out there? Geth, bandits, and other such things. Those are both bad. Attacked.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
Oh, really? Well, don't give up too soon. Forget it. No. Brother ship?
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
Could just come up on them like a goddamn jack-in-the-box.
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know?
What the hell is...
We humans have to stick together.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk during that. What the hell are you talking about? I'm a Spectre. I need money. No. No freebies.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
If I'm not getting any money, I'm not doing it.
If my mission fails, trillions of people die. I don't have time to go looking for missing traders.
Then why the hell are you bothering me? Go take care of your mission if it's so important. Just leave me alone.
Okay, now we can... I just want to get the response of being a jackass. Alright, I want to help you now.
You've got those coordinates for your brother's ship?
Really? You're serious? I'll upload them to your ship right away.
Yeah, we get...
Please, let me know when you find him.
We get renegade points for saying forget it. So... Alright, you know what, might as well, since we're here, might as well unlock the other quest line that's here. Now that we're a Spectre, we can talk to the Rear Admiral here. He'll now actually respond to us now that we're a Spectre. Yeah, quite a few missions unlocked now that we're a Spectre. Especially here.
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
Well, you were sitting here while that loud speech was being given on in the background. I guess everyone and his mother heard what was going on here. Thank you, who are you? How'd you know about that?
Who told you I was a Spectre?
I'm a senior officer with the Alliance. I knew about your candidacy before the Normandy was sent to Eden Prime. My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Our problems, huh?
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
At least they give a good reason why, well, not all missions, but they give a good reason, like why after becoming a Spectre, all these missions come about because of what it gives you. So there is a reason for everyone to actually ask you for help, because then you actually have the legal means of actually doing anything you want. So don't worry, okay, we'll see.
I'll look for them if I have time.
Well, that's more than most will commit to. I'm going to stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though.
And the thing is, deadly even...
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Oh, and he reset after I walked too far away from him. And yeah, technically he can't force, even though we're military and I am a soldier under him, he can't technically force me to do that now because I'm a Spectre. So I could technically ignore him and his, but we decided, obviously we're going to help him anyway, because obviously doing quests gets us rewards. And we can get credits, and credits can be used for goods and services. Or mainly Spectre equipment. That's pretty much what I want to get out of all this, is I'm just hoarding money for Spectre equipment, which will be a while till we can get that. For the most part, I'm going to use whatever the game automatically gives you from drops for a while until we actually can buy equipment. Like I said, for the most part, if you play the game efficiently, you don't have to buy most of your equipment. There might be 1 or 2 times where you might want to upgrade if it kind of looks like you're getting kind of low, but for the most part, you can just get it from like random, like, as long as you have someone with decryption and electronics in your group, you'll be able to get most of the random drops from stuff. So, all right, let's see if Garrus or Rex have any new dialogue now that we've become a Spectre, or if they have something to say to each other. It's hard to say sometimes. Like I said, I don't know every single conversation cue and what pops every reason to talk. I know after Major.
So how about it, Garrus? Is this better than C-Sec?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats C-Sec.
There may just be hope for you yet, Turian.
But yeah, I don't remember like I know every major, if you go to every major main mission in the game gets completed and you come back, they have something to say about that. So basically, if a major event occurs, you might want to come back just see if you care about that thing. Obviously, you could easily skip it and it doesn't change anything. So, but too bad there's not like a teleporter like right here, so I could teleport right to the. I don't think I have enough. Let's see, I only have 2. I think I need 3 blocks to convince the Hanar to go to the next location. So we could skip that. For now, I'll probably end up just starting a lot of missions and then finishing them later when we get farther in the game where I have a lot enough intimidate or whatever, so I can officially do that with no problems. Yeah, I don't think this quest. Oh, and some quests don't activate until you've finished certain parts of the game or finished like a major section.
Got a moment, Spectre?
No, random old lady. Okay, I'm sure, I guess.
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How do you know me? I'm not interested. Good for you!
I've got plenty to do already.
Of course you do. But this would be easy work for you, and I pay extremely well. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Let me guess. You want me to clean up your own mess, basically. That's what it sounds like. But, and I like even though the negative. Well, the negative one is actually, oh, all right, that's fine. It's actually the Paragon option that's like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
What kind of defenses would these 2 have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
Sounds like, yeah, it does sound like a setup.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
Why do I feel like you're lying about something? Just something. I'm not sure, but something.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
If you... Tasteful? Okay.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
I don't know what you're doing is much better, but I guess in the grand scheme of things, but, you know, I could charge you 3 in jail.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
You know I could just shoot you, right? I'd probably get away with it because I'm a Spectre. I know there's some things that Spectres can't get away with, but I probably could shoot you, make a good excuse, you know. Did you maybe do it? Anyway, not a problem.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the 3rd set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Exit stage left, as every character does. Yeah, we get a renegade option for choosing the obvious, like, let's just do this. Okay. So, oh yeah, I gotta remember at some point to go back to Cora's den now that everything's cleaned up. We can now go, talk to Septimus and Sarah down there, so. Now Rex, now that he said that, we can talk to him about the statue.
The statue represents what the Krogan used to be. A proud and fierce nation. Now we're just brutes for hire to the highest bidder. We've forgotten our roots.
Kind of reminds me of Orcs, really.
I could use a snack.
You're repeating yourself.
Fish out in that lake?
At the time the statue was built, the entire galaxy respected the Krogan. Now they're simply hated and feared.
You won't have to put up with us for much longer, Turian. My people will die out soon enough, thanks to you.
Some would argue you brought this on yourself. It was the Krogan who started the war.
And the Turians made sure to finish it.
Yeah, this is why I bring Rex and Garrus along in most pairings, because they'll actually have extra dialogue with each other, depending on what they're talking about. Usually, if it talks about the Krogan rebellions or something about the Turians and the Genophage or whatever, they'll usually have extra dialogue about that. Like I said, some characters will have that, like I said, Kaiden and Ashley will have that extra dialogue either about the military or human relations, stuff like that. They'll usually have extra conversations. So I'm trying to remember all the other combinations. It's been forever since I played every single path, because I have played this game so many times and with so many different combinations. But the thing is, even though I've done all these things, I don't remember every single variation on the things I've done, because some playthroughs you forget, like, were either so long ago that you're like, I don't even remember what we were talking about. So, but anyway, if we go to the bar, well, one, we can talk to the person about Batia or whatever wanted us to talk about, but there's another quest we can now unlock now that we're there. But yeah, we can't do that until we get enough Intimidate and Charm. And like I said, it'll be a while till we get another tick of Charm and Intimidate. So obviously, if you want to just level up immediately, go ahead. But I think the Executor has something to say if you have Garrus in the group, I believe.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day. I only hope you're better than the one they're sending you after.
Damn right.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop Saren.
That's what worries me. Was there something you wanted?
It'll be just as bad as Saren, right?
Tell me about
CSEC.
I could swear he had some dialogue if you have a...
And unlike the Spectres,
sometimes you have to...
Spectres walk...
Don't piss in my ear and tell me it's raining. I've known plenty of dirty CSEC agents.
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going... We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the
galaxy.
I don't try to
Is that the kind of person?
Absolutely.
I'm not trying to get all
If the
variations of
cure is
dialogue.
worse
I was
than
just
a
trying to see if he
disease,
said
What do you
something
know
about to
or
Garrus
like
or
the
not.
underhanded side of the council.
I get the feeling you're
No.
not.
If the council wants to make humanity.
No, we already had this
the
conversation.
good,
I'm just
a
like I
busy
said.
man,
I could have swore he said
I'll be
something to
going
you of
goodbye,
Garrus's. Maybe I should have talked to him after I got Garrus in my group and went back to him. Maybe he said something then. Like I said, I don't remember every single variation, combination, so forth and so on. So I'll try to show a lot of it. But oh yeah, there's the Boschkar. But like I said, we can't really do anything with it till we get more Intimidate anyway. So
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
oh no, never mind. I think her mission unlocks after we finish the first major area of the game, or I guess technically second major area because the Citadel is well, okay, technically Eden Prime is the first major area of the game. Then the Citadel and exposing Saren is technically the second major area of the game, and then after that it varies where you go to next. So I think we can get another elevator ride as well. Like I said, usually I teleport here, but I want to kind of unlock dialogue as often as I can. I think the only elevator that doesn't lock is the one that goes from like C-Sec to the palace or to the wards or something like that. For some reason that elevator does not unlock a conversation. Because I tried doing it again off screen and it didn't do it. So, or maybe I just got unlucky and there was no dialogue at the time. Because you can't exhaust dialogue between characters if there's nothing to say or we said all the conversations.
In other news, ExoGeniCorp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
I think one of these, I don't know if it was that one. Actually, it would have said on our thing on our journal if we did. There's one of these random like news events that'll actually unlock an assignment because they'd be like, oh, we need to check that out, you know, because of what they said. So okay, so currently no more dialogue with Rex and Garrus right now anyway, because they didn't have them talk. They just did the news report. Oh, never mind, it did. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if it was that specific mission or not. Yeah, missing survey team. So now we can go to the Hades Gamma Cluster. I think you can find that information out somewhere else as well. But I think that's the first time you can actually unlock it. So now that we've got now that we're a Spectre, we can now requisite more equipment. If we well, let me talk to him first.
Hello, Commander.
Okay. Supplies.
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I'd heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Oh yeah, you should realize I'm Commander Spectre. Shepard. No problem, I'm done. Whatever.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Now the Spectre, like the Spectre numbers here, is what you get at the end of the game. There's actually lower ends of Spectre gear, like HWMP, like I forgot what the lowest number it starts at as. I don't think it starts as 1. I think it starts at like 3 or 4 or something like that. I just have the end game numbers, but when you first get Spectre gear, I think you can get HP number like 1, 2 or something like that. Anyway, yeah, I just want to show there was extra dialogue for that. I don't think there's anything else I can buy here. No. I know there's some other characters that mention you're a Spectre. I don't think Conrad makes an appearance yet. I think you have to do a major section before he reappears. Oh yeah, there's some extra dialogue I need to show before we leave. Let me go ahead. Usually I would cut this out and show it later, but going to the ship takes us to the next section. But what would have happened if we had decided to only take one of the members on our team? So let me show that off really quick. Yeah, I was like, when I said at the beginning of the game or somewhere around the beginning, saying like Garrus was the only character you could miss. That's actually not true. I think I said that in the last episode, but I thought I'd fix what I said before. So this is what happens if we didn't invite Rex in the group.
You, human. You the one they call Shepard?
Maybe. Yes. Why? Yeah, exactly. Maybe.
Who wants to know?
The name's Rex. The Shadow Broker paid me a lot of money to get rid of Fist. Only you got there first.
Well, I guess for Krogan, you're just too slow. You're welcome, I was just doing my job, so.
It's not my fault you were slow on the draw.
When I get paid to do a job, I finish it. Alone.
I don't like where this is going.
But I didn't finish this job, Shepard. You did. So the payment is yours.
Oh. Well, most bounty hunters would try to kick your ass or steal the money for themselves. Obviously not in the middle of CSAC, but you know what I mean. Are you serious? What's the catch?
Bounty hunters don't just go around paying off people who take their contracts.
I won't take credit for someone else's work. I transferred the payment into your account. I like the way you handled Fist. Now I hear you're going after Saren. I was thinking I should come along.
I don't know. You seem to be a bit, despite your honorable attitude, I don't know. You seem to be a bit of a hothead. Why do you want to join me?
You're a bounty hunter. What do you get out of going after Saren?
I'm not in this for the money. I want to be where the action is. There's a storm coming, and you and Saren are right in the middle of it.
Why me? Saren's already got a lot of Krogan working for him.
Those aren't Krogan. They're servants. They grovel at Saren's feet to lick his boots, trading their freedom for promises of wealth and power. My people were a proud species once. Some of us still remember that. I won't bow down to Saren like the others.
I do really like Rex's attitude and things. Like, you know, he's aggressive. He'll kill people. But he's got, you know, like I said, he's kind of like a Klingon. He's got that weird honorable streak about him. You know, and he also has, he wants, like, his... I mean, sometimes people find it odds when people say they want the race to be great again. But when you look at the Krogan history, it's definitely a bit of a garbled mess. And, you know, he wants what's the best for his people. That's all. He just, I guess, just doesn't know how to do it, or he does it in his own weird way. So, you made your case, okay. Nah, we don't need you on our team.
A Krogan's more trouble than I need.
I don't cause problems, I solve them. You go after Saren, you'll be glad I'm around.
You made your case, okay. No.
I don't want you on this mission.
Your loss. If you change your mind, come look me up. I'll be over in Cora's den.
Yeah, and that's it for Rex. If you don't come back to join him, he's gone for the rest of the game. You refuse to let Erdnot Rex join your crew. You can find him in Cora's den in the lower rewards if you change your mind. Well, let's see what happens if we go check in on a Rex again and see if we decide if we changed our minds on him. Yeah, I know I'm like dragging out me getting to my ship and everything like that, but like I said, I just want to, I'm playing this game how I want. I just want to show the stuff I want to show and what people may have missed their first time through or second or third. I'm probably one of the only few people in the world that has played this game like I said, 10 plus times over the course of his life. Actually, more than that when I think about it. Let's see, I've done neutral runs of both Fem Shep and Male Shep, which are pretty boring because the game really wants you to do like extremes like Paragon and Renegade. I've done Renegade okay, so I've done neutral on both Fem Shep and Male Shep, and I've done now that she's fixed, I can show her a dance scene right here. So yeah, we're kind of a bit tight. Let's relax a bit. If you relax, you actually basically if you sit forward, it basically shows you, and if you relax, it shows her dancing. Not very inspired. Your dancing is more trying to be more artistic than a stripper, but I don't know, maybe they paid a B-class stripper to do the mocap for this or something. Anyway, yeah, it just kind of repeats like that, so now that it's actually working this time. I've done Renegade of both Fem Shep and Male Shep, and I've done Paragon of both Fem Shep and Male Shep. So that's 6 different runs, and not counting me trying to mix and match different choices over the course of the game and see what major differences. Yeah, there's Jenna, we can talk to her. I'm not going to do that right now, obviously, because we're just here to show off I guess Rex is just sitting right there, and yeah, you can't go back to the what? Maybe you can. Okay, never mind. I was thinking, I think it's oh yeah, I didn't do the decryption in this run of it. I think it's if you missed that optical disc or whatever, you could yeah, see, but I already grabbed it on my official run, but okay, the game does let you come back here. I wasn't sure. Like I said, sometimes I miss like forgotten little details of the game. Anyway, let's talk to Rex. Let's see what else he has to say.
Figured I'd see you again. You want me to come with you?
Okay, it's just you can say okay. It's like, all right, you made your case.
We'll take you with us, Rex.
Smart move, Shepard.
And then he eventually joins the group. Let's see. I think I've had them talk in there before. I think I've had these two talk. Let me see what Tally has to say about being in this bar.
A
few of my people have visited here on their pilgrimage, but their descriptions of the wards hardly do them justice.
Hardly.
I love this place. The crowds, the action, it's great.
I don't know why the voice actress just makes it sound like Tali is like a, even though she's supposed to be a techie, she sounds like a Valley girl, like a nerdy Valley girl or something like that. It's like, it's so them.
I could get used to living like this.
Oh yeah, and Tali, as you can tell, she's more, her leg, you know, she doesn't have standard like legs. They've been backwards like a chicken.
A few of my people
Okay, you're repeating yourself. Okay. Anywho, now that we've shown what happens if you reject Rex, let's see what happens if we reject Garrus and didn't take him with us. But yeah, you can just forget Rex or Garrus throughout the whole game. Yeah, I'm just kind of surprised they let you do that. But hey, why not, right? Interesting thing though. All the female characters are required to join your team, while you can reject, like, you know, Garrus or Rex. Although you have to have one or the other. You can't skip Rex or Garrus on your team. But anyway, yeah, Garrus just stands like right in front of this place, like.
Congratulations, Shepard. Heard they made you a Spectre. I'm glad somebody got the Council to see Saren for what he really is.
Well, that's great. Thanks. What are you doing here? I'm in a bit of a hurry. Could you get out of the way?
What do you want?
I resigned from CSEC after the Council ignored my investigation. I was sick of all the politics. You're the only one who seems to be doing anything about Saren. Let me come with you.
Well, I'm Commander Goddamn Shepard.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't prove it in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Oh, I see. Well, you made your case. Okay, no.
I don't want you on this mission.
I'll be here if you change your mind.
Okay. Did he just walk over there? He's like, please include me. I want to be on your adventures. I'm a fan favorite. You can't do this to me. Oh, I guess since I have Tali here, what's it she says about the CSEC?
When I first arrived on the Citadel, I spent nearly 3 hours being questioned by the officers here before they would let me enter the wards.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah, Tali's group kind of remind me of Romanese or something like that. You know, kind of gypsies. Although I think in this day and age, I think gypsy is technically an offensive term if I recall. So that's why I say Romany sometimes. I might mix and match. It's not to be what's the word? It's not to be mean or anything like that. It's just you when you grow up with certain terms or phrases, you tend to keep using them and you don't realize that maybe some people don't like that or something. But anyway.
Quarians aren't too popular with Citadel security. They think we're all beggars and thieves.
Tramps and thieves, something. I don't remember all the words to that song. Da da, tramps and thieves. Whatever.
When I first arrived on the Citadel, I spent nearly...
And then...
Commander Shepard, have you reconsidered? Do you want me to come with you?
I'm a fan favorite. You can't ignore me. All right, fine.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You won't regret this, Shepard.
Oh, we will. We will. No. Okay, anyway. Oh, I forgot to show off what happens if you don't. Well, yeah, it shows you completed the GRU. You no longer need Garrus, however, you might be able to help you. Okay, well, anyway, it's basically like you've rejected Garrus from your group or whatever, so. Anywho, back to the load screen. Or back to the official file. So now we can actually go down to our ship and check it out. I'm trying to think if I think I've done everything I can that I want to right now. Like I said, after we finish a couple of major sections of the game, then we'll be able to come back here and actually unlock a few more quests too. So, but soon we'll be unlocking another major area of the game. It's
a Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Ah, those dang Hanar and their Enkindlers. Yeah, trust me, folks, you don't want to be enkindled. That's for sure. Do people even use Kindle still? Yeah, they probably do. I don't know. Me behind on the technology. And it takes us a while to get to our... get to our ship here. There we go. Oh, and there's Udina and Anderson. Huh. There it is. There's the Normandy right there. Hello, we'll talk to you in a second. There's a... Oh, yeah. Huh. I forgot there was a dialogue option here as well.
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology and Turian engineering. It shows what we're capable of if we work together.
Get that, folks? It's all about teamwork. Yeah, I think I remember them saying something about that at the very beginning of the game.
You always see a few civilians hanging around the academy waiting to speak to an officer about some problem or other.
Or wanting to join your team.
I used to have an office here. Spent half my time doing paperwork.
Ah, desk jockeys. Not the funnest thing, that's for sure.
You always see a few
Okay,
civilians hanging around the...
A private docking bay. Wonder how much the Alliance had to shell out for this.
Man, ain't a pretty pity, that's for sure.
If CSEC were better at its job, there'd be no need for bounty hunters like me.
I don't think any really government organization that's supposed to arrest criminals would ever be perfect enough to never need bounty hunters. But what do I know, right?
Every time I visit the Citadel, CSEC brings me here for a friendly chat.
I assume he means like wherever the offices are, not actually here.
If CSEC were
Okay.
better at its
Anyway, you're
job,
repeating
there'd
yourself.
be no need.
But anyway, I think this is the last keeper. I'll have to double check. I could swear I found all of them. Let me double check our assignments here. Where is it? No, that's not it. Oh, I'm missing 2 of them. I'm trying to remember where they are. Well, I'll look that up. I'll double check that stuff off screen. So.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
Oh yeah, this is her. This is his ship, Captain Anderson. So what'll become a normal Anderson? I will. What's going on? Forced retirement?
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Oh, well, I mean, you're an older man, but still, it seems like you have quite a few good years on you. But yeah, what does the council do if they make you a Spectre? Do they just make you fend for yourself after that? Or, I mean, I guess it's a good thing we have friends in the Alliance military, so there's more to this. I know it.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Oh yeah, Harkin told us about that. Now we finally get the story. I'm surprised we can't bring this up earlier. Oh yeah, on this pathway I didn't talk to Harkin first anyway, so I could have talked to Harkin at Cora's Den, but you hid this from me, jerk.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Well, see, now that we know that he could have been a Spectre, man, Anderson must have been pretty badass before he got age and all this other stuff. But we'll find out about how badass he is later. Hey, Saren, you can count me any word on Saren. Saren will pay.
Saren's not going to get away this time.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Ferro system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Ferros and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Oh yeah, someone mentioned about Ferris and Noveria earlier, that one random salesman. It's like he read the script or something. What about the Reapers? Or is that it? What about the Reapers?
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Well, I hope so. Count on me. Is that it? I'm on it, sir.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording? She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
So we could capture her and force her at gunpoint to have her mother stop doing whatever, or tell us where Saren is. Got it. That's what we should do. I'll start with Pharos. I'll start there. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Well, let's see. Pharos was... I like messing with... Actually, either place is good to go first. There is a preferred way for completionists and all this other stuff, but it doesn't really matter what you choose here. You can go wherever you want.
Maybe I can get to Novaria before the Geth.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
Well, do your job better then. I'll be careful. It might be... Exactly. That's your job.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
I might not have been a human before at all. Who knows? You don't know me, Udina. You don't know me.
Yes, Commander?
Yeah. Are you okay? You worked with the Spectres?
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know about the mission you were on together all those years ago.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
And of course it didn't go. This doesn't matter. Who cares? That's from the book. Something went wrong.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Yeah, pretty much. Was anyone hurt? That's a little extreme. Good plan, yo.
He was smart. You needed a diversion.
This went way beyond a simple diversion, Commander. The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but you got blamed?
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
It wasn't your fault. Forget about the past. That's not fair.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
It wasn't your fault, sir.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
But we've already done this. It ain't fair, so this... otherwise we go in a loop, so it doesn't matter.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
You okay, sir?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
And we already did that, I think.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren.
It's close to 20 years ago.
Yeah, just
the council sent Saren to keep an eye on me
so
and evaluate.
The only thing
You're right.
But yeah, if you really want, like I said, just read the Ascension book if you want to know. But if you haven't finished this game before, I wouldn't read the book till after you finish the game, because it does kind of spoil and talk about things that happen in the game and what happens, not so much at the end, but just reasonings and explanations for in the story, like why things come to be and stuff like that. So yeah, it's, even though it's designed before this game takes place, it was made after the game came out, obviously, so they could explain things and obviously go into more details about what Captain Anderson does. And the books really, the books are kind of their own identity. They mention Shepard and all that, but he's not a character in it because he or she's going off and doing their own adventures, and they try to make Shepard ambiguous in those books, not to say who it is, like male or femshep, because obviously that would disregard your choices in that. So they always just say Shepard or Commander Shepard if they're mentioned at all. And there are a few characters in the books that never make it into the game. Well, they might get mentioned in some of the data logs or something like that they're characters only in the books. And I think Captain Anderson's in a couple of the books as well, if I recall. Yeah, I think so. I know he's the main character in Ascension, but I think the other two books, I think he's also a major part in those too. I think he even mentions those stories in the later games, if I recall. Anyway, let's ask him about the other places.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city, mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What about the Artemis Tau cluster?
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to look for her or not. She seems like a lost cause.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
Oh, good. A planet full of corporations. Great.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Are you just going to be standing here at the port, nowhere else? But yeah, I think I know where those two keepers are I'm missing. Ooh, I forgot you could expect the Normandy here. Get a codex and some XP. I think they're in areas that I skipped, because there are like a couple of nook and cranny like passageways in the Citadel that you could easily skip by if you're going from one place to another, because you don't need to run across them to get to certain points. I think that happened to me the first time I played the game. I was like, what am I missing? I was like, oh yeah, because I didn't go down like this specific corridor or something like that. So, all right, let's go inside the Normandy and check it out.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Yeah, they're just cleaning us and getting rid of all the...
Decontamination in progress.
Getting rid of all the blood and guts that we got from shooting people on here.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Hey, it's been quite a few hours since we've heard you, Seth Green. Glad to see you back. This feels wrong.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Keep this short. I need to be honest with them. Yeah, now that I'm in charge, we're doing things my way.
Listen up, Normandy. This is your commander speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. And I refuse to let anything get in the way of that mission.
Saren can't hide from us. Humanity must do its part. Remember, Eden Prime. Nobody's going to help us. We're all on our own.
The Council wants to ignore this. That's no surprise. They've never helped us in the past. No reason they'd start now. But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own.
And obviously, if you want to, obviously, like before, any right answers, try to skip or make it short. Humanity's ready. Humanity's in this alone. Saren will be ready for us. Again, ready with Eden Prime. Saren can't hide from us.
Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
Bring him down. Must not fail. We have no other options. Humanity's in this alone. Only humanity. Nothing but humanity. Except for the 3 aliens we have in the hold.
None of the other species has the guts, grit, or balls to deal with this. So it's up to us. We're the only ones who can stop Saren. I swear to you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
About being, it's like humanity is the only ones who will be able to fix the universe's problems. I won't let him down, not if we fail. He doesn't. Oh, what a last minute thing to say. He doesn't matter anymore.
The captain's not here. I'm in charge now, Joker, and time's wasting. Get this bird in the air.
Yes, sir.
Yep, and because we chose all those options, we get renegade points for being kind of basically pessimistic about it and everything. And we get a codex for looking outside. Now we can talk to Joker and everyone inside. Oops, I got a little stuck there. We can talk to Joker and everyone on board because now that they have new dialogue, now that we've officially on the ship. So yeah, now we got one of the hubs of the game, the Normandy. So now we can talk to everyone in the hold, get some information, and the major thing at all, the galaxy map. Let's check it out. Yes, folks, after however many hours of playing the game, obviously you can get through this a lot quicker. But now we have the galaxy to explore. Oh yes, viewers. Oh, the story and the game has not even begun. So now we've got like how many areas, and I don't even think we've unlocked everything yet. Yeah, all these areas have either, all areas have like planets to explore. Not all of them have missions or anything like that, but you can explore planets, you can you know, mine them for materials, you can do missions. Yeah, all the main missions of the game are highlighted. So we've got the corporate planet, the planet with the colony on it, and then we've got the Prothean dig site where Liara is. And then we've got the DLC, which we can do at any time. We can go to Pinnacle Station, which is basically a series of mini combat trials, which you unlock some little rewards for doing. I'll think about when I want to do this. I don't know if I'll do it immediately. I might wait till like maybe halfway through the game to do it, so that way I've gotten a decent amount of skills unlocked. Because it's better to do it when you've unlocked a good deal of your skills. It makes some of the combat trials a little bit more difficult, but you have a lot more to work with. Asteroid X-57. Actually, this mission is, well, DLC only for one, but it actually has different dialogue in it depending on when you do it, whether you do it now or before the end of the game. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter when you do it. You can do it whenever if you want to get some extra reward and renegade points and stuff like that. I think if you want to get some of the best rewards out of it, you need to have at least a decent amount of renegade or charm unlocked, so I might save that for later. For the most part, you want to, for efficiency's sake, as well as unlocking your full potential, you technically want to do Liara's dig site first, because I think it's the quickest main area to go through. That way you can unlock other side quests from the Citadel. But if you haven't already figured out the fact that Liara is named, there's something special about getting to her first. But what will I decide to do? Where I'll go to next? Will I go back to the Citadel and find the rest of the Keepers? Find out next time in the next episode of Mass Effect. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.